What's happening, everyone? This is Eric with the Get Me Out of Here vlog. Today I am in northern Illinois near a town called Hebron, Illinois, which is really close to the Wisconsin border. And I'm at a sunflower maze. There's a farm here called Von Bergen's Farm. They're open throughout the summer and fall, and they host these amazing sunflower plants, I think a couple times throughout the summer. There's a maze that was posted in July earlier this year. There's one here in August now, and there's another one that will be opening up in October. Hopefully you guys can hear me with the mask on. It's part of the regulations in this 2020 COVID-19 pandemic. But anyway, vitamin D is good to have, right? So out here today, I'm going to be exploring the Von Bergen farm and getting lost in a sunflower maze. Now, when you think of sunflowers, I always think of the state of Kansas, but they're here in Illinois too. So follow me, we're going to get lost. I knew this was going to be busy today, but I had no idea what to expect. There are hundreds of people in line to come to the farm here. All right, well, here I go. I'm going into the sunflower maze here at Von Bergen's farm. The farm has been here since 1965. It's a family-run business. Please social distance and wear a mask. Well, I've been lost in a corn maze here in northern Illinois, but I can't say I've ever been lost in a sunflower maze before. This is a first for me. I've never actually driven through the state of Kansas either. I've been to Wichita, I've been to Kansas City, but I've never actually driven into the country in Kansas. So this is the closest that I can get right now in the summer of 2020. Which way should I go? Take a look at all the honeybees. So it looks like they have these giant patio chairs that you can pose on. This might be a line for that, I don't know. It could be a line for a photo op. Yeah, that does. One thing I will say is the paths here are nice and wide open. They're a lot cleaner and more clear than the corn maze path was at Richardson's farm that I've been to, which is also an awesome maze. It's the largest corn maze in the world at Richardson's farm, so I highly recommend going there. But yeah, it's a clean path. They've done a good job so far. If it weren't as confusing enough, they've got corn mazes here too. So the sunflower maze is kind of taken a turn here. It's a corn maze now. So I guess you have the best of both worlds. You've got a sunflower maze and also a corn maze. And notice how high these corn stalks get in the Midwest. There's a phrase that we have here, knee high by the 4th of July. Usually the farmers plant them in April, May, but they don't usually start sprouting until June and into July. But yeah, they do have corn in here. Look at this. Look at that corn. I think it might be sweet corn. But they do have a farmer's market here that we'll be checking out here shortly. Well, let's keep going this way. Maybe I can find an exit soon. The irony here is they don't have maps. Richardson's farm had like a map and a layout. They do a new design every year. in the corn. Never received a map for this, so I could be literally wandering into the countryside. You'll never see this video. I'll be lost forever. My last view will be a tractor or a combine coming at me to harvest the corn, and maybe they'll find a bloody shoe in a field somewhere. Hopefully that's not the case, but you never know. Lost in a cornfield. It's kind of nice to get out of the crowds. I had no idea this place would be as busy as it is today. I'm assuming because the sunflowers only bloom for a certain amount of time, it draws the crowds in the outskirts of Chicagoland. All right, I see sunflowers again. So I've made it out of the corn part of the maze, back in the sunflower maze, with no exit in sight. Ooh, look at this sunflower. It's got a smiley face. This is definitely a very popular place to take selfies. Couples are taking romantic photos here in the sunflowers, and then I photobomb in the background. So definitely a popular spot for families, couples to come and take photos, to get in the sun, to get that vitamin D, to try not to get stung by a bee, which hasn't happened yet. I'm going to stay optimistic on that front.
I told us where to go.
Is this it? Is this the exit? Did I make it?
Go here and I said go there.
Is this the exit?
Yes?
We made it out?
Yes.
We made it out. That's it. That wasn't much of an exit. I was expecting a little bit more, something a little more grandioso, but that was the sunflower maze. It's pretty cool. So there you have it. That is the sunflower maze of Von Bergen Farm. It's very unique, I have to say. I've never seen sunflowers in the state of Illinois before. I've always thought of that as like a Kansas thing, a symbol of Kansas. But they have sunflowers here in northern Illinois too. Awesome. Well, let's check out the farmers market they have here. See what kind of varieties of things they have. I'm not sure what they are growing here inside the caution tape. I know it's legal now in Illinois, but is that cannabis? That looks like cannabis. Here's another one with a face. They have a little line for standing on top of this farmer's cart, give you a better elevated view of all of the sunflowers in the maze layout.
Exactly all your best this one,
This guy's gonna sanitize the elevated cart here, just for me, right?
Yeah,
just for me?
for you, yeah.
Awesome, thank you. Gotta be safe in 2020. And look at this, a freshly clean view of the sunflower maze. You can kind of see the layout. I don't think it's any particular design. Just a nice spot to take some photos. There's the corn I got lost in over there too. So outside the maze, there's looks like a kid's play area that looks kind of cool. There's like a wooden truck that you can climb on. Some piping over there is a tunnel, some tractor decor. We've got some basketball games, and it looks like a food court over here too, so you can actually eat a meal. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I can't say I've ever seen this before. Kids are racing back and forth in these tubes. Man, if I were a kid, I would love that. That looks like fun. Loving the farm themes.
That much, Dad.
Papi, mira la barba. Papa, wait. La barba.
And they've got chickens too. Hey guys. Hanging out in the shade. Did you just make a wheezy noise?
Yeah.
There's a pig trying to get some sleep here.
He's like, you're disturbing me.
Hey, buddy. Well, your fur is tough. All right, I'll let you get some sleep. Some more chickens hanging out. What's up, guys? How's it going? Liking the shade in here? Looks like it. You look like you're gonna like fly off. Or maybe not. All right, and they've got some sweet corn here for sale. And here's the prices they have. Sweet corn, $7 a dozen. Muskmelon, I'm not sure what a muskmelon is. Watermelon, cucumbers, pepper, tomatoes. Cash only, I think, is the key thing to remember here. If you want to come here, make sure you're bringing cash. You can also get some t-shirts. All right, we're heading into the Von Bergen's Country Market. This was established in 1979, it looks like. The farm, though, has been here since 1965. Just some information on the history of farming and GMOs. It looks like there's a line to get into the actual country market. All right, waiting in line for the country market. A little bit of a wait. We are so close. We are next in line to get inside the country market here. I think this is us. Or not. False alarm? So close. I'm ready. We're ready.
You're going.
Let's go. Let's do this.
How many minutes did you wait in line?
Not too bad. 10? Just 10 minutes. All right, well, here we are. We're inside the country market. They've got fresh produce for sale. Fresh tomatoes here. I have no idea what this is. This is a tomatillo. Interesting. And here they've got sweet corn for sale, and you know what? I think I'm going to pick some up today. Let me get some sweet corn. I grew up in the Hawkeye State. Gotta love your corn. So most of the produce here is grown here at the Von Bergen farm. And look at this, it's fresh looking broccoli. They've got green peppers, orange peppers, purple peppers, every pepper under the rainbow, eggplants, cucumbers, zucchini.
This means it's grown here. But like the blueberries, the peaches, and the nectarines are not grown here.
So that they have a homegrown sticker, that means it was grown here on the farm. They also have honey produced from the bees that they have here on the farm. Look at this. They even have jalapenos that are grown here on the farm. And sweet banana peppers too. This is awesome. Ooh, good catch. Especially this year with a pandemic on the loose, what better way to build up your immune system than to eat fresh produce grown from a farm? Definitely will help you. Oh no, they also have my weakness, pies. Look at the pies. Look at this. Rhubarb pie. Looks like you're out of apple pie, cherry pie, lemon meringue. Oh my gosh. Peach pie. Blueberry pie. All right, I'm gonna have to take one of those home too, I think. And I learned something today. This is a muskmelon. I had no idea what these things were called. Obviously, I know watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew, but muskmelon is, I don't think I've ever eaten a muskmelon. It looks like a cantaloupe with more seeds. Here's some more t-shirts that they have here. You Are My Sunshine, $15. Rice Krispie treat lollipops with a tractor theme, a farm theme to these. They also have cows and chickens. Very cool. Gotta sport the green and yellow John Deere. All right, well that was Von Bergen's farm. It's been here since 1965. I've got some sweet corn that I can't wait to take home and cook up. I will say this is a fantastic farm if you're into fresh produce or into sunflower mazes. It's the perfect getaway out in the country here in northern Illinois. I will say it's definitely a photo op for couples and families, and it's a great way to get out and get some vitamin D this summer. So I highly recommend come on out to Von Bergen's farm. And now it's time for me to get out of here. I'm gonna try a hot dog here at this really cool looking old school hot dog stand called the Dairy here in downtown Hebron, right underneath the basketball water tower. Let's give it a shot. Let's give this a shot. I love old school fast food stands. So let's see how their hot dogs taste. While waiting in line, kind of looking around downtown Hebron, there's a really cool looking Main Street ice cream station with some Coca-Cola signs across the street as well. Doesn't look like it's open right now though. And of course an old style sign. All right, let's see what we got here. I got a Chicago style hot dog. Bun's a little hard. They got all the right toppings it looks like. Let's give it a try. One Chicago style hot dog here at Dairy in downtown Hebron, Illinois. Not bad. It's definitely a Chicago dog. I'm gonna get a shot eating this underneath this awesome water tower in the shape of a basketball. One more. It's very good. I recommend if you are in the area for the sunflower maze, you need a quick bite to eat, get a hot dog or an ice cream across the street here at the Dairy. Highly recommend. Well, as you guys know, I love microbreweries here in Woodstock, Illinois, not too far away from that maze, as well as this awesome brewery called Holzlager. And I love the symbol. The symbol is an owl with elk antlers. The beer here is fantastic. The brewery's only been open for 1 year, so it's a brand new microbrewery here in Woodstock, Illinois. Cheers, everyone. A Hawaiian IPA, perfect for the summertime and for cooling off after walking in this sunflower maze in the sun. This is Eric with the Get Me Out of Here vlog, and now it's time for me to officially get out of here. Mexican and barbecue. Love it. Oh man, that is diarrhea waiting to happen. We can hit that on the way back.